Welcome back. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com, personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. And while I was in the process of recording the Lost Zone Goodra with Zamazenta deck profile, I ended up playing a whole bunch of great matches that would not fit the main video. So I have packaged them all up here for you to enjoy. But before we get to that, I just wanted to say one quick thing about Lost Zone Goodra. The deck right now is hot. It's one of the top archetypes in the Silver Tempest / Crown Zenith meta. It is a top 10 deck on Limitless with a winning percentage of 52%. And its highest placing is second place, with Stefan Ivanov taking it all the way to the runner-up spot at Liverpool Regionals. And it hasn't always been this way, despite the fact that Lost Zone Goodra has existed since the Silver, or since Lost Origin. It wasn't the most popular way to play it at the time. There was Arceus Goodra, which was more popular, and Goodra Lost Box was number 10 with a winning percentage that was lower than Arceus at the time. That being said, back in October, I just want to show some receipts. You can go and look at this video. I'll put it in the description. I said it straight up, Goodra VSTAR, and it's the Lost Zone version. It's the best deck no one's talking about. I followed that up with the video, no cap, Goodra beats the best decks, and I just had the video of me beating a whole bunch of amazing decks with Goodra VSTAR. And then I even had a discussion later on discussing Arceus Goodra versus Goodra Lost Zone. And in this video, I said, despite its popularity, I don't think Arceus Goodra was as good as Goodra VSTAR. And yes, there's a little bit of gloating on my part. And yes, the meta does kind of change because there's different cards in the meta and all that. But I just wanted to say that if there's anything that this whole experience of me being very adamant about Goodra being good and Goodra finally becoming good down the road, or at least finally being recognized as being a good deck down the road, is that yes, there are a ton of brilliant minds, smarter than me, more talented than me in the Pokemon trading card game, but just because the community isn't necessarily talking about a particular deck or a particular card doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It may just not be the focus of competitive play right now. You might have found something that's really good as a rogue tier option, or maybe the meta just needs to adapt to a point where people are paying more attention to it, or it just takes one player to take it to a tournament despite what people are saying and show that the deck really has bite to it. So I do take pride, a little bit of pride. I know I'm not the one who created the archetype of Lost Zone Goodra, but I've always believed in this deck, and I think it's awesome to see the deck shining now on the big competitive stage. And without further ado, let me show you some matches from my session with Lost Zone Goodra with Zamazenta. Enjoy! All right, let's go. How competitive am I? Have I played in regionals, nationals? Oh, the Raiko's a pain. I have never played in an IRL event. I started playing a couple of years ago at this point, like almost 2 years at this point. Ooh, do I? I started playing, like I bought a, like the V Battle decks for my wife and I to play kind of on a whim, and really liked it. Started playing PTCGO, and ooh, damn it. I need the Parasol. I also need Goodra. I'm going to take the Goodra. And went from there. I do have some competitive decks, like in physical form. And I was planning on playing at a regionals. Yeah, I was planning on playing at a regionals last year, but scheduling conflicts stopped those plans. So at some point, I would like to play in an IRL event. Losing the, and yeah, we're going to be playing against, yeah, we don't have a good answer to stopping the Raikou or the Sableye here. or the Kyogre for that matter. Okay, we have 2 in the lost zone. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, maybe you're exclusively online. I'm basically exclusively online. I would like to play IRL, but hasn't happened for me just yet. But yeah, I have been playing for, almost 2 years at this point. I have been creating video game related content for over a decade. Started on my blog, then the YouTube channel, then Twitch. I'm also on TikTok, Instagram, and so on. And as I started to really get into Pokemon, I was like, I was kind of focusing on other sort of games, and then I was actually scared to start streaming Pokemon or start making content for Pokemon, because I came into this not playing anything like Pokemon. I was like, what value do I add to the universe when I myself don't know anything about it? And I just started making content because I love playing the game and loved sharing the little bit of knowledge that I did have. So that's why I am where I am now. Cool to play IRL, travel over the world. Yeah, that's expensive. Justin, do you play IRL? Okay, I'm going to take the Mirage Gate for now, which kind of feels like it might be a mistake. I always feel like, yeah, take Colress when you can get Colress. There's a Colress. Okay. And we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm definitely past the point of making this a... Ooh, okay. Here we go. Can I hard retreat? Let's go. Metal, water, and metal, water. We'll go metal onto this Goodra, water on that Comfey. Oh, damn it. That was dumb. That was dumb. Okay. I should have put the water on the Goodra. I didn't realize I couldn't hard retreat, but I should have known because I used the balloon. All right. Double retreat. Yep. Classic mistake. So we're probably going to lose these 2 Comfeys here to this Raikou, which is unfortunate. However, we kind of don't need them so much at this point. So there is a world where we just kind of tank a bunch of hits with the Goodra and then beyond, go on with it. I wish, and this is one... Okay, so I don't like PTCG Live in its current state. I will say, one thing I do like about Live is that when there is a marker on the screen that denotes when you've used an ability already. And I wish that this did that too. Yeah, I mean, I could have looked at the log. I rarely ever look at this, especially with Lost Box decks where you're doing a billion different things. Flower select, drew Mirage Gate, played, yeah. Let's see. Do they have? They definitely are in. Yeah, they're in Mirage Gate range at this point. Yeah, I would like to snipe this Raikou. I don't think we're going to get boss here, though. Live has some UI improvements, and then a bunch of things you were like, what were they thinking? Yep. Your opponent... Yeah, so... Oh, hold on. There is a double prize penalty for doing that in a real-life tournament. Yeah. Or just not... So, I get the sense that you are an active tournament player. Just one random account. Okay, I think they're stuck. Oh, here we go. Let's see what they pull out at this point. It might be a little too late for Cram. Oh, here comes the Sableye. I don't have a good answer for Sableye in this deck. Oh, did we get rid of the umbrella? Did we get rid of the... Yeah, we got rid of the umbrella early. Damn it. Here comes. Okay. Do they have another... If they've got like a bunch of echoing horns, we could just get exploited here with them blasting the Comfeys over and over again. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's go and ooh. I'm going to Colress first. Let's go boss. Scoop Up Net Metal. Okay. And we'll flower select. I'll grab Ordinary Rod here. We're going to get rid of that third Goodra, which could be a mistake. Let's go in Ordinary Rod the water back into the deck. And I will... Let's scoop the Comfey out. And we'll flower select. I will take this capture energy. And I could Mirage Gate here. I don't think I want to. Yeah, let's just go and... Actually, no, let's Mirage Gate now. Oh, damn it. Okay, that was not good. That was not good. And we'll attach the Zamazenta's 130, right? It's not going to die from... Okay, I will hold out for now on putting the Zamazenta down. Let's just go with the metal. We're rolling iron. Take less. Get another Comfey. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what they roll with here. At least they've only got like one cheeky prize at this point, which is fine. But yeah, I've been playing just under 2 years, and I started playing the game at the very tail end of Battle Styles and the very start of Chilling Reign. And at that point, it was all about Shadow Rider Calyrex with Gengar Mimikyu tag team. And I remember it being a real struggle where I loved playing the game, but then I would go... Like, in just matchmaking, because you're just playing online. Like, why wouldn't you just go into regular matchmaking, realizing that the decks I was making were horrible and that I did not have the cards to compete. And then realizing, like, oh, I have to play in theme decks and I have to grind this out, or I can buy these cards. Like, it's an awful experience in PTCGO. And I am not sad to see that part of it go away. Yeah, the trading stuff is awful. I like that we're going to credits and a dusting system. That being said, I do think that the dust system in PTCG Live is poor, and there's no way as a free-to-play player to really build out anything other than the free decks that they give you. And yet you can tweak some stuff here and there. I think it works out to, like, maybe you can build one deck on your own per battle pass. Uh-oh. Rayquaza and Raikou and... Uh-oh. Do they have it? Okay. Let's see what they're probably gonna this and then soften up the... I'm guessing they soften up this Goodra and they take out the Comfey. And I really want to knock out the Rayquaza because the Rayquaza is the most... I think it's the most dangerous card here. And I'll probably use Goodra's V-Star power as well to heal off this Goodra. And Cowface says, I played the Game Boy Color game a long time ago, got into online in the early Sun and Moon era, stopped for a while, back into it again mid Sword and Shield. Ah... Darn it, they spread it out in a way where, like, it's not easy for me to just say, hey, we're just gonna heal this all off. Let's go and take out the Rolling Iron. Yeah, we'll take out the Rayquaza. And I don't want to use Moisture Star just yet, which could be a mistake. And we've used 3 Mirage Gates, which makes it highly unlikely we will get the Zamazenta out at this point. The Kyogre is not going to help them out so much here because there's only one bench target right now. I mean, they could go 120. Yeah, if they do, yeah, they're going to do 120, 120 here. That does suck, actually. But we can heal at least one Goodra. And if we can just have the one Goodra tank, which that might be a problem. Yeah, we may lose the war of attrition here. We may need to Zam. And Alan Flame says, same here. I had a deck with 7 different Pokemon and using Hop and not research discarding felt so scary. Yep. Classic mistake. Well, I mean, part of it is the theme decks are made to be easier to play, and also, like, without any knowledge of how to build a deck, it can be very easy to just feel like, okay, I just have to do it like this. I'm just going to throw my best cards in. And it takes an extra level of, ooh. Okay. How about I don't have enough stuff in the, I could Ordinary Rod the Comfey out. Okay, let's go and Moisture Star this Goodra. And we will swing Rolling Iron. 120, 120 is a bit of a problem here. There's the Zamazenta. So charging up the Zamazenta wasn't necessarily going to work out for us anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so all of our metal energy is here. So we can't even do that right now. Basically, you have to stick with Theme Deck, PTCGO, until you either grind a lot or spend money. Yep. Live is a little better in that regard, because at least you're getting competitive decks for free with the Battle Pass and some grinding. But if you want to play anything outside of those free decks, then you're kind of screwed. Alright, how much? They've only used 2 Mirage Gates. They could potentially still get a one-hit KO on a Goodra here, and that would feel terrible. And we've used 3 Mirage Gates, so we still... Even so, we still need... They need 5 prizes, so this is only 4 prizes. I think at some point we have to bench Zam. And they're going to right-hand... Oh, God. This Rayquaza might knock us out, and we'll be in a really bad spot. Although they only have 2 cards. They have 1 card left. They might still have some sort of crazy Kyogre play. Oh, they're gonna get the knock here. Damn. That sucks. Good play on their part for 3. And I'm a little scared, admittedly, here. Let's go an Ordinary Rod. Let's throw the Goodras back in here. And I will throw in a metal and metal. And do we bench the Zam right now? Which at least gives us the option. Like, it's highly unlikely that we're going to get the... It's highly unlikely. They could use Sable. Okay, I'm going to bench the Zam, and we're going to throw some water energy on there. That may be a mistake. But I want to give myself a chance at, 120, 120. Because, now they have a route. Well, they were always going to have a route. Well, this is going to do way less. This is only going to do 40. And they won't knock this out. And they have no cards left anyway. So, we just win at this point, and we can actually throw Cramorant in. No, we just take the win. GG's. Okay. Okay. I mean, we'll take the win. That didn't necessarily feel good to get that win. I thought our opponent played pretty well there, if anything. I feel like we got outplayed. That said, they ran out of resources and could not continue going, and we happened to win the war of attrition there and got the dub. I think potentially taking the Comfeys out of the board so they only had the one helped. But yeah, we'll take that win. Unfortunately, Zamazenta didn't get to do much, but Goodra was able to tank and we were able to heal. And yeah, they did switch the Goodra VSTAR to get the Rayquaza knockout, but we were still ahead enough to take that win. GG's. They decided to switch how they built theme decks so that they had one ultra rare card. They had like V cards and now they have EX cards. And so they were going to be more powerful than any of the theme decks that came before. So there's like clear balance issues there. You can't just drop them in with the old theme decks because it doesn't work. Oh, this is not a good start. Not a good start. The other thing is, based on the research I've done, if you look at the PTCGO leaderboards, the vast majority of people playing, well, the majority of people that play PTCGO are playing theme. I suspect most people are playing theme because it's free and it's really hard to get cards otherwise in this game. Okay, let's go with the 2 Comfeys. And I will capture energy let's capture energy a Greninja here. And we will get rid of the second capture energy and hopefully draw into a switch card. And we don't draw into a switch card, so we will just have to hard retreat into a Comfey instead. That doesn't feel good. This also doesn't feel good. I will take the water energy over the Mirage Gate, and we will wait. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I get the sense that the way the ecosystem is currently set up is that most people playing PTCGO give Pokemon $0. Like they just play for free and they never buy physical products or spend money on codes or anything like that. And because of that, I can see why they would want to move away from like theme, because theme ultimately doesn't make them money. And yes, it does in the sense that people who buy a theme deck to start out and then they get invested, but the route to that is so messy in PTCGO that I can see them just being like, nah. You're surprised they didn't add microtransactions in live. About that, Cowface, there's a person who like data mined the game really hard, and they found there is code in the game for microtransactions. They just haven't turned them on. Now, we don't know if that means, and they were actually in the code before they announced the game. So someone has thought about putting microtransactions in live. And we don't know yet if they are waiting to turn that feature on later, or if they are biding their time, waiting to turn it on later, or it was scrapped. They did say in their initial press release that they were okay, I will let a Goodra go. No, we'll take the Goodra. That they weren't going to have microtransactions in the game, so adding them after the fact feels like a gross about face. That being said, it is the video game industry, and they would not be the first publisher to renege on something they have said in the past. Okay, let's go Mirage Gate. We're getting rid of too much energy here. I don't like that, like, one bit. Let's concealed cards, capture energy, get that out of here. Can we get some stuff rolling here? I don't... Oh, I should have put the... Okay. Are we up against, like, a Pikachu VMAX deck right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, side note. Yeah, Crown Zenith stuff. I bought the new Pikachu box, and I have the new Pikachu VMAX like right here. And at some point I want to make a deck for that card. And Calface says they'd rather you spend big money on physical products. Yep. And I think that's part of why it is a Pikachu VMAX deck. Interesting. What was I going to say? Yeah, there is not nearly as much money in supporting the theme deck ecosystem than there is in standard. Standard is where all the money is in terms of competitive play. But like if you just want codes, you can go to a third-party seller and still spend money. Yeah, that part's kind of dumb. Like, why would they still set up an ecosystem where like, why are you letting those third-party sites get the money when you could just get the money? Now, this is interesting that they're not powering up this Pikachu. And they're going to throw some energy on... Oh, they're going to go with the Raikou instead? Okay, sure. And then save the Pikachu for a later play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to put the Goodra up just yet. They are getting set up decently well here, though. I don't like that. I've thought about building a deck like this, and we may still make a deck like this happen at some point. Maybe it's with this Pikachu. I also wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if they watched LDF's video and they have the new Pikachu VMAX in here, and that's why they're playing the old one as well. Shoutouts to LDF. I wouldn't be surprised if this is his exact build. I didn't watch the video in full. I just saw that he did it, because I do have plans of building a deck with this. I've been waiting to buy the codes off Potown so I can make a more dedicated build. He just goes like 1-1 Pikachu VMAX, like the old one and the new one. I would like to make one focused mostly on the new one. Oh, Regieleki. Okay. That's good, especially since, yeah, the... Oof. This does 40 snipe, so yeah, that's going to knock out this Comfey if I don't get it off the board soon. All right, let's see what we can do. I will... Okay, Scoop Up Net, and... Actually, does Temple of Sinnoh help me here? It might. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. We will Mirage Gate. 1, 2. I will Flower Select. Ordinary Rod. Okay. Ooh, this kind of sucks right now, where I don't have... Okay. I don't want to bench. There's Goodra. Thank you. And we will get the knock on this Raikou. Thank goodness. And do we actually... I don't want to get rid of this energy. I'm going to power up the second Goodra here. All right. Comfey's off the board. No more wacky sniping. I will bump the stadium. And let's Rolling Iron for 200. Take the knock. And we take 80 less damage. Zam would be nice here. Zam would be nice in this matchup, especially if we can chip away at the Pikachu VMAX. 1, 2, 3, 4 metal energy. We have lost all our metal energy is accounted for here, so we can't even. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's one more metal energy floating out there, but we lost all our capture energy along the way, which does feel bad. What does give me solace is that at this point in time, Pikachu VMAX, even with the Choice Belt, is not going to one-shot Goodra. And that's kind of the thing that has off-put me to building this Pikachu VMAX in current times, is that you're not taking one-shots on V-Stars, most of them anyway. Most of the relevant ones are 280. If you put a Choice Belt on, then you have to figure out how to pivot, and you're running like a whole bunch of weird switch cards and stuff. I don't think it's good enough. All right, we get Marnied. That's not necessary. There's the Zam. We do get a Choice Belt. The Zamazenta is very nice. I don't think we bench it just yet. I think we hold on to that for now. We do need to get 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 8. No, 9 and 5, 6, 7. So there's a water energy and a metal energy. 1, 2, 3. There's still some stuff unaccounted for, but it could be in the prizes, at which point we're still screwed. I'm guessing they go into the old Pikachu VMAX here. No? Okay. Fluffy. Sure. And do they have energy that they can attach? Yep. Sure. Are they gonna let it rip on the Pikachu VMAX? That's the million-dollar question. Can they even let it rip with the Pikachu VMAX here? Huh. All right, opponent taking their sweet time. Okay, yep, they're setting up for... So the new Pikachu VMAX, if they have it, it's 3 lightning and a colorless. It's 3 lightning and a colorless, and it does 250 damage. It's not bad. It's not bad. 4 energy is a lot, but with Arceus or a Fluffy Engine, you can totally get there. I don't want to bench the Zam till we absolutely have to. But right now, because of how much energy we have lost to the Lost Zone just getting set up in the first place. Uh-oh. They have 4 Seal Stone here too. What are they going to grab? They're going to grab Switch and then hit for like 150. The other concern I have with this deck is the Pikachus all have like 200 HP, and the Raikou even has under 200. It's 200 HP, I think. Yeah, they get one-shotted really easily in the current meta. Let's see what they've got. I'm guessing, okay, it's a balloon. They get themselves a pivot. Pikachu. Unless they have a VMAX card right here, this is still going to do decent damage, like 180. Oh, wait, but we're also tanking this hit. So that is fine. Yeah, okay, 100 damage. Sure. I will... Let's Moisture Star. I still want that. I still want to heal that. I want... Let's go and Colress. And we grab... Yep. Mirage Gates. And yeah, let's grab the Mirage Gates. I don't even know how much energy we have left. I guess now's a decent time to check. Okay, yeah, we can get a second Goodra going. That's all we need at this point in time. And I could pivot off. And we do have Cram. We're just going to use the one in the active. Take 200 damage. We're taking 80 less going forward. I still like where we're at. And we could even take out the Radiant Greninja and just tank. If we can get an Ordinary Rod, so we know we have no energy left in the deck. In order to get Zamazenta going, it's not realistic for us to get Zamazenta going at this point. And JF Raptor, welcome back. How you doing? Yeah, I think they are done. I think that, yeah, they're, I mean, there is the chance that they have like a Cheryl. Huh. Okay, they're just going to send in the Regieleki to tank a hit here for them. And I'm actually going to... Do we get greedy here? I'm going to get a little greedy. I'm going to get a little greedy. Let's go and switch. And let's dig into the deck a little further. There's the Ordinary Rod. But I still can't do anything with it right now. Let's get Comfey out of here. And let's go with the Goodra with the Choice Belt so we can actually swing for 230 on this Pikachu when the time comes. And now this is GG's. They're done. Looking forward to the new monster, which will be delivered before the end of the month. Thanks again for your help. No prob. And JF Rep, is it okay if I share or tell the chat, if you want, what you mean by the new monster? There actually is a world where I don't think they can knock out Goodra on one hit. Let's see how they play it, though. Yep, sure. Go for it. Oh, okay. I don't know if that meant I share it or JF Raptor shares it. I'll wait for JF Raptor to say it in the chat. That's for her. Stretch. Let's see. If I were them... Because, yes, we pretty much have them in checkmate. Like, I can just escape rope and knock out a Flaffy at this point. I would like to get Zamazenta rolling. Ooh, there it is. There's the new Pikachu. They could hit for 250 if they can get the 4th energy on there. I don't actually know if they've used it. Oh, there it is. 4th energy. It's not going to do 250, though. It's not. Like, I could play with my food here a little bit. And do we? Because we can, or no, we're not going to be able to do enough here. Let's just go and escape rope, and we'll take the win. Nice to see the Pikachu though. We're just going to escape rope, take the win, and not mess around here too much with our food. And we get it. Jeez. There we go. Goodra V-Star taking the win. Just being able to negate some of that damage from those hits helps out a great deal. And I do want to make this Pikachu work. I'm pretty sure this is the LDF build. And, you know, shout outs to LDF. I'm not saying their build is bad or anything like that. However, it is a challenge making 3 prize Pokemon work in the current meta, where it takes just as much effort to knock out a VMAX as it does a V-Star, but V-Stars drop more prizes. And for fluffy box decks that focus on Pokemon V, and Lord knows, I've tried. I have a Raichu deck that I absolutely love. But the problem is that these Pokemon V get one-shotted by so much of the meta that it's really hard for them to hang. And even with a Regieleki in there to try and skew the prize race a bit, it wasn't enough to counteract Goodra just being an absolute beast. So we'll take that win. GG's. I grabbed Aerodactyl around like a month into Lost Origin when no one cared about Aerodactyl, and now it has become a factor in tournament. I'm glad that I have them. Another card. So here's a pro tip. Another card to potentially trade for. This is for post-rotation. So if you want to have these cards ready before PTCG Live and you don't want to spend your in-game credits for it. Oh, speaking of Aerodactyl. This is bad. This is bad. Yeah. Speaking of cards you may want to get in advance of rotation. Regieleki V and V Max. Because the Miraidon deck is one of the top decks out of Japan, and that one runs like 4/4 or 3/3 Regieleki. Okay, we have way too much energy in our hand. Way too much energy in our hand. And I will retreat with the Comfey and grab a Goodra V-Star. And unfortunately, like, our hand is pretty jammed at the moment. We will Melanie here. And we do get... Okay. We will get a third Comfey in there. Let's grab a Mirage Gate. And unfortunately, we can't really do much beyond that. So we could be in a really bad spot going forward. And I guess in a worst case scenario, we can hit Aerodactyl pretty hard. Let's see if they have the V-Star, though. If they don't, then we're... Oh, God. If they have the out to the V-Star, we're going to be in a really bad spot. Please, 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 please. Please. Yeah, Aerodactyl shutting off the Comfeys would be a disaster of epic proportions. We do have 2 Colress, though, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, we can play. We can play. Raikou in the active, that's fine. Give me all the Raikous. Huh, they're gonna instead power up Aerodactyl. Ooh, we do get the Zamazenta. Okay, let's go throw down Rainbow Colress. Scoop Up Net, Metal, Capture. I think it just shuts... Oh, if it shuts down just via... Is it via abilities or all abilities? If it's all abilities, then we're in big trouble. If it's just via abilities, then we only lose Moisture Star, which isn't necessarily the worst. Okay. We do get Temple of Sinnoh. Temple of Sinnoh, or... Yeah, I want to bump their stadium. Get that out of here. Guru, get out. Bump. And we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do have Mirage Gates ready, but we don't have... We don't have a Mirage Gate, so we're kind of stuck in that regard. Let's go grab a switch, and I will... Let's... Oh, ugh, that was dumb. That was not good. That was not good. I templed myself and then put the capture energy down. I wanted to get a Greninja and do stuff there, and now we can't. And we have 2 metal energy in the... So we only have 3 metal to work with, and we need 2 for Zam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think we can still make it work. They are... Ooh, they are plowing through their deck. Hopefully they don't hit the Dactyl. We are in a position where next turn we can attack. We can even put the Zamazenta down. And yeah, even Aerodactyl V-Star, they might... No, they're not going to go for the knock, right? Not right now. This Aerodactyl will hit for 240 on the next go. Oh, the Zekrom with Paralysis. Interesting. That makes me a little leery on burning this switch card right now, because we may need that later. Here we go. Let's go Mirage Gate, Capture Energy, Water. And I will bench Zam. Let's go play... Oh, let's go Flower Select. I will take the Greninja. And we will go and throw the concealed cards. We have too much of... Let's go Metal, and I will just scoop and go into Goodra here. And let's Rolling Iron. We'll take 2 prizes right now. We get a balloon and Battle VIP pass. Okay. We've got our out, right? So if they get the Zekrom set up, and I don't think they can, not right now, there is not enough Flaffies on the board for them to do that. If we have... We still have 1 copy of Boss somewhere. They do Marnie us, and that's unfortunate. Because, yeah, that's our Paralysis defense is right there in that switch. Okay, we do get another one. Another one. And here comes the Aerodactyl. And actually, Aerodactyl's... yeah, it only stops Pokemon V abilities, but that stops our healing. So that is a little bit of a problem. But I think they're just going to swing, right? Like, I would just swing, go for... Yeah, let's see how they play it. Yeah, they're just going to swing. And that does 160. And we shall heal Moisture Star. Now, we're in a little bit of a predicament here, where they will get the Zekrom set up, and that's a little bit of a problem. That has 130 HP. Because, yeah, they could paralyze us right now, and that would be bad. No, they're just going to Lost Dive, do a whole bunch of damage, and that is a little unfortunate. I will actually attach the Water Energy to Zam, and let's go Rolling Iron. We'll take 2 more prizes, and hopefully Zamazenta can bail us out here, because we don't have a good answer after we lose this Goodra. This is 130 minus 80. It's not going to do enough to knock us out. It's not going to do enough to knock us out. But we put ourselves in a position where Zamazenta can do some stuff here, right? 240. Thank goodness we have Switch. And we do have Mirage Gates. Okay, yeah. Let's... Actually, we could just use Cram here as well. Here, let's put Cram down. And if we go... Here, let's switch first. Let's see what we get. We do get another Colress. And we can dig deeper into the deck and grab... What do we want? Sure, and I'll take a quick ball here. Okay, Mirage Gate. We only have one. There's one more metal in the deck, which is fine. We can use Cram to take this knock. Yeah, let's use Cram here. And I think we got him in checkmate, whether it is the Zamazenta or the Goodra. That should be enough. Oh, sorry, I bumped my glass with on the table, onto the mic stand, and we get the win. GG's. All right. Whew, that was tough. Aerodactyl just shuts down V-Build. Oh, I read that already. So Aerodactyl, a little weird. They went just straight up aggro with the Aerodactyl, and that was tough. Okay, so this is like a Fluffy box deck with the Raichu, the Aerodactyl to try and shut off abilities. And yeah, they weren't able to get the Ancient Star play, and it did matter. It did matter because we were able to heal off that first attack. Thankfully, we were able to... I knew the Zekrom was coming, and we were able to save the Switch card. I know that we got, like, Marnied, but we had the Switch card, and I knew to save it for when we got paralyzed. And on top of that, we were able to give ourselves pretty much checkmate, where we had... Goodra could still attack, Zamazenta was ready to attack, and Cramorant was ready to go as well. So we'll go and take that win. GG's. I don't mind losing. I don't mind losing if we are playing in a competitive match and our opponent makes the right moves or gets lucky here and there. I hate just losing because our cards sucked at the beginning of the game. Whoa, that's a lot of dark energy. What are we up against? Okay. Okay, sure. Let's just keep it to one Comfey. We do get a bunch of battle VIP passes here. Let's go and get Greninja Goodra. And I will bench the next Comfey. And we will... Yeah, let's bench the Cramorant as well. Like, our bench is pretty much done. And do we want to bench Zam or Guru here? Let's go bench Guru. Let's Flower Select. I will grab Goodra VSTAR. It sucks we lost the Roxanne right off the bat. And we will Escape Rope into the second Comfey. Grab a Scoop Up Net. And unfortunately, that's not going to help us right this second. let's go concealed cards. Get rid of... I should have gotten rid of the... Let's go capture energy onto the Goodra, and I will protect the V-Star. And we have a billion nets. Okay. Little bit of a weird start. I'm guessing this is Darkrai. If we're seeing like all of that energy. Yeah. Okay. Darkrai's a little bit of a weird match. They potentially have one-shot ability here. They got 3 energy in the discard already. And depending on how they roll this out, like even with the... Oh man, that's a pretty goated start for them. They're not going to get the one-shot knock here, but 1, 2. Training Court's nice. That helps us out a little bit. But I don't think we're going to get to 5 here. We might just... If we can swing into something with Cram, that might be as much as we go for right now. Holy cow. And they get the double charge and research. This Darkrai deck is popping off. This is about as good as it gets for Darkrai. They're going to swing for 50. Interesting that they would do that. I don't necessarily agree with that decision. Okay, let's go and we'll evolve up. And we shall concealed cards. And I will flower select. I will grab the metal. And that gets us 3. Here we go. This is... Ooh, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get us a little closer to... The Choice Belt or the... Okay. We have all our Mirage Gates. All our Mirage Gates. I will take the metal back here. And let's go and... I will attach to the Goodra. And we will go and protect a... Let's protect the Melanie here. And I should have gotten... Let's scoop. Go into the Cram. And we shall spit innocently for 110. This is where Zam actually comes in handy. And do we have water in the discard? Yes, we do. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're like 1 short off getting into the Lost Zone and activating our... That feels bad. That feels bad. Okay. We'll let them do their thing. The Darkrai is probably the most dangerous card here at the moment because this is going to hit for a lot. And yeah, this is going to be capped at 220 or 190. This is going to swing more later. And the Crobats, interesting. If they... I just want them... Don't boss up the Goodra. Don't boss up the Goodra. Oh my goodness. They're going to get the patches back. Oh, they're just going for trekking shoes. Okay. They might be looking for Cram right now. Or boss right now. I don't know if they've played a supporter yet. But this is looking grim. Nope, they're just going to swing. Dark Pulse, 270. Yikes. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I will take that water energy out. And do we actually... Let's flower select here. I will take the boss's orders here. And a Cramorant. Let's get rid of the metal energy. No. We get rid of the water because we can still Melanie. And, ooh, okay. If we go Colress. Oh, we can Mirage Gate. Can we hard retreat? Can we hard retreat? That's the question. I don't think we've retreated yet, right? Let's go Capture Energy, cancel, Lost Zone, Jet Drew Boss, Flower Selecting, Training Court, Melanie. Okay, I think we can. Let's go and let's Colress, Goodra VSTAR, Quick Ball. Okay, this is where you want the Zamazenta, assuming it's in the deck. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Right? And we go... Oh, God. Okay. Water. Okay, metal here. Water here. Oh, this kind of sucks, actually. I may have goofed this. Can we... We have no more energy. Damn it. Okay. We go Goodra, we retreat, and we Rolling Iron. And hopefully we can get some stuff. We can get this Zamazenta powered up. I don't think that's the primary goal at this point. I think the big thing is we want to knock out this Darkrai. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's actually kind of bad. Okay, if they're going to do a lot of damage to this Goodra and Temple of Sinnoh, that doesn't really matter. That sucks. Okay. What's the... Oh, we have a switch. Okay. If we go... Oh, yeah, this is the play. This is the play. So we get Goodra up and we boss up Darkrai and we power up Zam. And sure, we can take Goodra VSTAR here. And actually, let's heal this. Let's go and heal this. No. No, let's not. Yeah, sure. Okay. I will protect the last copy of Boss. We're gonna need that. And let's go Rolling Iron. And we get the win. GG's. Okay, well, we got him. The big thing there, that was a good match. They did have their Darkrai's doing 1 billion damage there. The big challenge for them is that once we picked off the second Darkrai, they were not going to be able to do enough damage with the Moltres or with either of the Moltreses or even the Crobats. So yeah, the trick was to pick off the Darkrai's to stop them from getting that one-shot potential there, and them not getting Boss early on and having to knock out, I think it was a Comfey or a Cram. I think it was the Comfey. Whatever it was. That pretty much doomed them and put us in a good spot to take the win. And I was kind of setting it up, if they had stuck around, that we could retreat, Ordinary Rod, get the Zamazenta set up, and then boss up something else. But having the Zamazenta there did give us a second attacker even when the Goodra was not ready to go. GG's.